Mastering Cool 7 Unspoken Rules for Effortless Conversation. Hey, everyone! Today, we've got fun and practical tips for you 7 unspoken rules to look cool in conversation. Whether you're chatting with friends, meeting new people, or navigating social situations, these tips will help you bring your A game to any conversation. So, let's dive in. The first unspoken rule is all about confidence. Picture this: you walk into a room, shoulders back, head held high, and a confident smile on your face. Now, let me share a personal story. Back in high school, I was often the shy kid. One day, I decided to change my approach. I started walking with confidence, making eye contact, and smiling genuinely. Guess what? People started noticing, and conversations became much easier. Hold strong, steady eye contact. Let that person know that you know what's going on without saying a word. Rule number 2 is active listening. A cool conversationalist isn't just about talking, it's also about listening. I learned this lesson during a summer job where I had to interact with customers. By genuinely listening to their needs and responding thoughtfully, I not only improved customer satisfaction but also found that conversations flowed more smoothly. So, next time you're chatting, actively listen, nod, and show genuine interest. It's a game changer. If you aim to immediately garner more respect from those around you, resist being interrupted mid-sentence. While many consider it polite to pause when interrupted in a conversation, yielding to someone else's interruption suggests that their opinions hold greater importance than yours, particularly in group discussions. Rule number 3 is being present. In our digital age, it's easy to get distracted by notifications and messages. But when you're in a conversation, give it your full attention. A while back, I was at a networking event, and I noticed someone constantly checking their phone during our chat. It felt like they weren't fully present. Being present in the moment shows respect and makes you instantly cooler in any conversation. One powerful tip for being present is to practice reflective listening. This involves paraphrasing or summarizing what the other person has said to confirm your understanding. This not only shows that you are actively engaged in the conversation but also allows the speaker to feel heard and understood. This simple technique not only demonstrates your commitment to understanding the speaker's perspective, but also opens the door for clarification if there are any misunderstandings. Rule number 4 is all about humor. Now, here's a funny story. I once tried cracking a joke in a serious meeting, and it fell flat, not my finest moment. The key is to know when to inject humor. A well-timed joke can break the ice and make you more likable, but it's essential to gauge the situation and understand your audience. One key benefit of using humor in a casual conversation with friends is that it strengthens social bonds. Laughter creates a positive and enjoyable atmosphere, fostering a sense of connection and camaraderie among friends. Shared laughter can enhance the overall mood of the interaction, making it more memorable and enjoyable. Additionally, humor often involves a level of playfulness and lightheartedness, contributing to a relaxed and comfortable environment in which friends can express themselves more freely. Ultimately, incorporating humor into casual conversations can deepen friendships and create lasting positive memories. Rule number 5: respect personal space. It's crucial to find the right balance between being engaging and respecting boundaries. I learned this when I attended a crowded event, and someone stood uncomfortably close during our conversation. It made me realize the importance of giving people their personal space. So, always be mindful of physical boundaries to keep the conversation comfortable. Rule number 6, the next tip is mirroring. If you really want to encourage them to continue, repeat back the last few words that they said. This mirroring invites them to elaborate and can often get people to open up in very powerful ways. Mirroring is a powerful technique to enhance communication and create a sense of rapport in a conversation. To use mirroring effectively, try matching the body language, tone of voice, or even the pace of speech of the person you're talking to. When engaging in a conversation, Pay attention to the other person's nonverbal cues, such as their body language and gestures. Subtly mirror these cues to create a sense of connection. For instance, if they lean in, you can lean in slightly as well. If they use expressive hand gestures, consider incorporating similar gestures into your communication. Mirroring nonverbal cues helps convey a sense of understanding and can make the conversation feel more harmonious and comfortable. Remember, mirroring is about creating a natural flow in the conversation, so be subtle and genuine in your actions. It's a tool to enhance connection, not to mimic or imitate excessively. The final unspoken rule is about positivity and open-mindedness. People are drawn to those who radiate positivity. Embrace a positive attitude and be open-minded to different perspectives. I've found that conversations become much more enjoyable when everyone feels respected and valued for their opinions. When you find yourself in that situation where your mind has gone blank during a conversation, play reminds me of. That just means that you look to the environment around you and say, that reminds me of. And then fill in the blank. It's great for opening new conversational threads, and it can also work as a follow-up when someone finishes telling a story. When you ask questions, keep them open-ended as often as possible. So rather than saying, "Oh, you're from Los Angeles. Do you like it there?" you might say, "How do you like Los Angeles? I'm curious to hear more about it." The former question invites a one-word response and then awkward silence. The latter gets the other person talking about the things that they like, which is going to open up more conversational threads. And there you have it, 7 unspoken rules to look cool in conversation. Try incorporating these tips into your social interactions, and watch how effortlessly you navigate conversations like a pro. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and share your own cool conversation tips in the comments below. Until next time, stay cool and keep those conversations flowing.